A very good afternoon. You're welcome to the Daily Observer Show. My name is Abimbola. Today we'll be discussing how far or sacrifices that we can make to become famous. And this is in regards to the recent story that broke out in United Kingdom. Josie Cunningham is a former call girl and model who said she would sacrifice her 18-week-old pregnancy just to be on the Big Brother show. Today I've got Damasio, a cultural specialist. Mariam, she is a former model and a South African celebrity. And then we've also got Serika, who is a psychologist with the Netherlands Health Authority. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So my first question is, do you think she's really right in making this sacrifice just to be on the Big Brother show, Damasio?
No, I don't think so. I think she's taken it too far because we're talking about life that she's taking. So, no.
No, you wouldn't assume so. Okay, so Mariam,
It's
tell
her
us your
right.
opinion.
It's her right, you know. It's her body, and she can make any decisions about what she wants to do. If she thinks that it's the right choice, let her go for it.
But we should also note that she's got 2 children already. So
Yeah,
if she's got 2 kids already, do you think this person should be allowed to have children at all? I mean, considering the situation she's in, she prefers to be famous than have a child. So can she look after 2 children?
She's got 2 children already, and then if she thinks that having another child will impact negatively towards her career, I think it's best that she, terminate the pregnancy. I've been in a situation like that as well, and that's part of the reason why I'm in the discussion, because as a model and somebody who's had 3 abortions, I had to sit down and look at the opportunities that were available within my life, and I had to make choices as to whether to continue with these babies or not, and I decided not to.
I think according to the law, is that in most countries or different countries, is that you can only abort when you have a problem. You cannot just abort for selfish ambitions like the way she's trying to do it. That's wrong. According to the culture that we have or the religion that we have, we were created by God in order to procreate here on earth and not to be killing. Whatever you have, you kill. That's not good. That's wrong. For me, I treat it as a sin of which she should be arrested and even jailed for killing.
Yeah, I think I don't look at it as a sin at all, and I think that everybody, in life, God gives us these bodies to use them. We have a choice to use them the way we want to use them.
Okay.
So if you see fit that you can prioritize your career instead of a family, why not?
But
right.
what about the right of a child?
Let's give a breather there, and let's bring in Serika. She's the psychologist on the show today. Serika, do you think she's psychologically sound? I mean, to make this sort of decision?
I don't think, I'm not going to say right or wrong, because she wants to become famous, and she wants to earn money, and she wants attention from the people. That is why she took that decision. So it's her choice. It's not right or wrong. There are some people who are disagree with this decision, but there is not 100% sure they will take her after the abortion. But she is trying to, abort the baby and want to participate in that show. Yes. So she has feelings that if she, lose the child and abort the child, she will achieve a very name, fame, and the popularity in her life.
But Channel 4 have come to say, sources from Channel 4 have said they would not be taking on the show because it's quite a trivial issue. So even if she has the abortion or doesn't have the abortion, they're still not going to take up on the show. She shouldn't even bother.
That is the right decision.
But I know that. But now the question that is on everyone's lips is, if she can make this sort of decision to do away with the 18-week-old pregnancy, by the way, she doesn't even know who the father is. What about the other children she has? What comes first? Does she has a right to kill this child? Maybe, maybe not. But what about our other kids? What's the psychological impact?
I'm sure given an opportunity, she can kill even those 2 kids that are still living. I mean, that are already there.
For what?
Of course. But look, even now, if she was told to get married, or if she finds another opportunity and say, kill these kids because we want you to be a single person without children,
But that's
she
how
would kill
opportunities
them.
work. That's
So
how
she is a
opportunities
mother.
work.
So,
when you get an opportunity,
So-
you need to sit down and decide. Opportunities goes with risk.
But are you
need
saying
to
she can
decide
kill? Are you
yes, if it
agreeing?
means killing, yes, of course.
my
If it means
God.
you call it killing, but I don't call it killing.
It's murder.
That child
That's
is not
murder.
born. It's not murder. That child is not born. It's not on earth yet.
That's murder.
So when opportunities comes, you need to sit down and look at your priorities. If your priority is your career, then you choose your career over that child. That child is not born anyway.
according to science, life starts just at fertilization. When the ovum and the ovule meet, then it means life has started. So if you're saying the child is not yet born, but that child is living in the womb already. So
Yeah, in the
that's
womb, not
killing.
on earth.
Of
In
course,
the womb,
it's living.
Not on earth. I am living on earth. We are on earth here. And on earth, we make decisions.
No.
And those decisions will affect those people who will be on earth, not people who are somewhere else. So I think, Jose, it's about time that even in this country, regulations should be done properly, that women should be allowed to govern their bodies. Whatever they
to
do with
abort
their
at
bodies.
any time they want.
Yeah, let's take
I
Sirika.
think we
Sirika,
have
do you
a very
think that time will
clear
come
law. Yeah.
when
We
women will
have-
be allowed to govern their own body?
You know, if you talk about the individual right, I can say yes. But if you think about in the perspective of the child rights, there after the certain month there is they are not allowed to do the abortion. It's illegal. But some people in our community, they are against it and they think that it's according to the religion, it's crime. So, but there are lots of aspects. But I just want to say, just want to give them feelings that Josie, she thought for her it is good decision, but she is facing criticism, and she is already, I think she will not confess that she has a regret inside her, but she is feeling pain.
Yes, thank you very much. That's a very good one. And what we're forgetting is that the child, the unborn baby, has the right to live. So,
but she
where
also
are we
has a
putting-
right.
Of
She
course.
also has a right to
What about-
choose
yeah.
the
her rights,
career.
her
Yeah.
rights, her rights were erased when she became pregnant, because she allowed it to enter into her, of which that child should be supported to come out, not to die.
But who
No.
erased her rights when she gave pregnant? Who erased her rights? Nobody.
Herself, she did it because she thought of keeping the child.
Nobody
in
will
the,
take your rights away from you.
she took
It's her
her
body.
She did on her own by being pregnant.
No, for me, I think Jose did what is best for her. And honestly, we need to allow people to
I
be
know
themselves.
you're speaking just because you're women, you're speaking
No,
like that.
because I
But
went through
no.
the same situation as well, and I had to sit down and look at what is best for me. If it's best that she had to abort, let it be.
All right. We've had a
think
very
they-
heated
I think,
discussion, but lastly,
what-
let's get Sirika to
Yeah,
say
what
something.
Damasio said, being a woman, we don't feel very much attached to the body. But I want to clarify that, being a mother, it's a very precious moment to feel, the motherhood. The woman can feel it in comparison to men. I don't want to claim that men doesn't feel it, love and attached, but women feel very
you very
nice.
much.
But again, you murder.
Yeah.
No, it's not murder. It's she is doing according to law. But there is there is a criteria to do it. But she is using different criteria. That is the questionable. I agree with you.
All right,
But
then.
it's not against the law.
Thank you very much. It's been a very heated discussion, quite interesting as well. And I'd like to say thank you very much to every one of you who's contributed to this show and discussion. We do hope if we call you, you would come again on the show. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. You could also continue the discussion on our Facebook page, where there's an ongoing discussion on this issue, abortion laws, and if Josie is actually doing the right thing or not. I'm Abimbola, signing out for the Daily Observer. Good afternoon.